How's it going, everybody? So let me check volume. Volume's good. So you know about the mathematical anomaly of my. By the way, I need to check another channel. Hang on. So I didn't really cover the closing ceremonies on any of my channels, did I? Well, I did. I did with the opening ceremony on my one channel on All the World's a Stage. But that was basically the abomination of desolation, is what you we're seeing. That was the Antichrist. That was Satan. The golden Voyager was Satan. That's the Antichrist possessed by Satan. So it's Satan. That's what the Antichrist is. That's what the mark of the beast is. It's total human body possession. So that was the Antichrist, was the golden Voyager. Remember, Trump's got his golden penthouse, that they showed you in the Devil's Advocate movie. Um, James Bond's got Goldeneye, Goldfinger, Man with a Golden Gun, and now the Golden Voyager. Trump's golden penthouse used in the Devil's Advocate. So I think we see a theme. And so yeah, that was your future Donald Trump seemingly coming back from the deadly wound to the right eye when it's nothing more than a body double switch. But they do it 2 days or the next day, and rising on the third day after the event that they will stage, you will have the possession of Satan possessing Trump's body. So the clone that took the hit, or the twin, or the body double, or the clone that took the hit, won't be what comes back from the dead when it's Satan possessing Trump's body. That's the Twin Towers. That's the Twin Trumps. And what rose back up was One World Trade Tower. So anyway, I y'all know about my Mayday friend, 5 times 1 times 1985, times myself, 7 times 6 times 1961. We do have the 817, followed by the book of Revelation, 404 verses, followed by 285, which is the address of One World Trade Tower. We are at interesting times right now. And reason I include my Mayday friend and I in looking at ciphers like this, because I use personal ciphers all the time, because Mystery Babylon can doctor the other ciphers with when they start release dates of movies. That's their stuff. But what the Lord has ordained, people that come into my life or my life, just in general, and dates in my life, that's what the Lord has ordained, even though he's ordained it all anyway. It's just three-dimensional chess, isn't it? To understand what the Bible is and how it all works. That God's ordained the end from the beginning, that he said, I create evil, I create darkness, I, the Lord, do all these things. So everything in the satanic world, he's ordained. He just has his actors, Satan, do it. And of course, God was also an actor, as God the Father in the Old Testament. And then he played the role of, he came in as Jesus playing the role of God in the New Testament. But those are just roles that the sovereign God, who ordained the end from the beginning, Isaiah 46:10, from ancient times to the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, I will do my pleasure. And we know the word was before anything was. That means every story in the word was before the earth was even made. That means Abraham's faith was written into the script. Jesus said, don't you know I must follow the scriptures? Don't you know I got to follow the script? And God, of course, seemingly reacting to what the Jews were doing. Well, since the Jews did this and God reacted and did that, no, that was the actor God reacting, because that's what was in the script, that God would then react and do this and do that to the Jews and do that to Pharaoh, and, persecute the Jews for their paganism, all in the script, folks, because the word was before anything was, and the word is the script. Got to follow the script. We know how the end times will work. We know there'll be an Antichrist. It's in the script. It's in the scriptures. It's in the word of God. So if you look at Trump's number, 163464, which is what happens when you times 6 times 14 times 1946. And you times it by my number, 82362, because I'm 7 times 6 times 1961. You get that 322 in the middle, which 322 day of the year on a leap year, when that is leap year, 1968 at the end, it's 1117, which is when they did the Heidi Bowl, the Heidi game, which is the right eye utterly darkened Raiders per Zechariah 1117, and played the Jets, which is what killed Donnie Darko and brought down the Twin Trumps. And there's 322 right in the middle of Trump and I's combined number. It ends in 1968, which was the fake staged events of MLK RFK in 1968. And all you have left is this 1346. And the 6 fuses with a 63, in my opinion, based off personal ciphers I'm not going to get into. But I just ran 134, which are the first 3 digits. 134, because that number is big and comes up in a lot of ways, but it really has no real meaning to me other than I just seen it pop up. So I went ahead and ran it. And it did come to some dates, and August 21st is one of them, along with September 22. But it's, we really say September 22nd, and I really go by those more. But this says August 21st. This is the exact way that we say it. So if we run, remember, my Mayday friend and I, go back to Trump and I's combined number. She turned the first 5 digits of Trump and I's combined number. She turned that many days old on 3/11/2022. And then 33 days later, I turned the next 5 digits of Trump and I's combined number. And 33 days after that was a total lunar eclipse. So we knew we were onto something. So if we run just the 3/11 date, for instance, and run it to the 21st, it is that perfect 163 days, isn't it? And why do I say perfect? Because that's Trump's number. 6 times 14 times 1946. It begins with the 163. So I can't help but just wonder. A why, wonder. Old song, sorry. It's just very interesting. We are in some tricky, tricky times. Very sticky, tricky times this month of August. All right. Love you.